Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to episode 1 of YouTube 101, the new series where I'm going to try and teach you everything you need to know about YouTube, and we're going to start off with all of the equipment that you might need to start. It's one of the more common questions I get. Hey Drifter, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know what I need. What's a good webcam? What's a good sports camera? What's a good game capture device? What microphone do you use? What kind of gear did you need to start up your YouTube channel? So I thought I would show you today exactly what I use on a day-to-day basis to run my YouTube channel and the stuff I would recommend. The number one thing you need to start a YouTube channel, the cheapest, simplest way to jump straight into YouTube is probably vlogging, and there's 3 different ways to do that. Number 1 is to record with a handheld camera of some kind, and the one that I used to use a long time ago, I don't use it quite as much anymore, is I bought one of these flip cameras. I don't know if you remember, but there was a time when flip cameras were quite possibly the most popular ones on the market. Unfortunately, the company got bought by Cisco Systems, and I believe Cisco sold the design to Sony. So Sony sells little flip cams like this to vlog. This camera that's recording me right now is just a simple cell phone. It's a Galaxy S3 if I'm not mistaken, but a Note or an iPhone or any of these sort of commercial smartphones have very good video quality, and they're more than good enough to vlog just so long as you have them sideways. If you want to vlog, please don't do vertical video. Vertical video drives me and most of the other viewers bonkers. I have no idea why in all of the commercials they show people taking video vertically when our natural sight is horizontal. If you see a UFO, if there's a subway fight, if you run into Bigfoot, if you want to do a vlog, please turn your smartphone sideways. Another simple product that you probably have but never thought to use is your webcam. This is really all that you need to vlog. Now the handheld camera and the cell phone camera are of higher qualities, but a webcam will get the job done. This is a Logitech C310. It's a relatively inexpensive webcam. I think these are like $20 now, and they sell a better version. It's the C930, but I never really saw a need to upgrade because when I'm doing a vlog or a webcam or a face cam over gameplay, your voice and your message and what you have to say is much more important than the video quality. That being said, video quality is a very important thing. YouTube is a video platform. You want to have excellent video quality and excellent audio quality, but your message is the most important thing. If you want to go for quality, absolute maximum quality, what you would probably do is go for a DSLR camera of some kind. This is a Canon T2i. It's more or less near the bottom end of DSLR these days. I bought them now. These are not inexpensive. This is probably about $400 or $500 now. And you would use these when you want to get a film look. Now, what you see on the webcam right there, not the webcam, the cell phone camera, is a pretty standard look, but I'm going to boot it up, and I'm actually going to film my wife filming me because she's running the webcam, and I'm going to see if I can put this in. We're going to put this in manual focus. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play around with f-stop. Let's turn it down really low. And now I'm going to film my wife filming me. Alright, and 3, 2... Jessica, you want to move the camera down and smile? Look at me. Look at this, shifting in and out of focus like a boss. If you want to get that absolutely beautiful look for a project, go with the DSLR. If it's just your face, if it's something simple, you probably won't need this. This will be extreme overkill for you. Hey, what's up? Look at me, girl. Oh, she don't like that on the internet. Next up is the product you've seen sitting over here in the box. This is the Elgato Game Capture. And for those of you that are watching this, you probably know me as the guy that does Call of Duty in-depth, Xbox, PlayStation, console commentaries. And if you want to do commentaries over console gameplay, if you want to be on the gaming scene in YouTube, you're going to need a capture card of some kind. Now, if you're doing PC, that's a totally different animal. But when I capture Xbox gameplay, I use the Elgato. This is my favorite one. This is actually a new one that I'm going to hook up downstairs on my PlayStation 4. And the neat thing about this product in particular is this is kind of it. It's very simple, just that easy. It's got HDMI in, HDMI out, and then out to the computer. This is audio video, that's if you're doing fancy stuff. But basically you would just take your HDMI from, say, your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One, put it in the in, then you'd have another one going out to the TV and a little USB to the computer, and you're set to record. It's probably the highest quality device. And one of the other neat things, instead of having a lot of the other devices are like a camera. You click to start recording and you click to turn it off, and that means every game it's like, okay, I record this game. Okay, well I didn't like it, now I gotta delete it. This one's kind of always recording. They call it flashback recording, I call it ghost recording. I just plug it in and sit it over here and it does its thing. and I can play for 3 hours, and I got a game that I like. Well, I just open up the program, trim it, and we're done. No on, off, on, off, on, off all night. Very nice product. I have a link to it in the description too, and it's the one I would recommend. There's a lot of competition in that space. If you're going with PC gaming, I would highly recommend Fraps or DxStory. Fraps and DxStory are by far the easiest two things to record PC gaming with, and this for console. One interesting thing you can do with external capture cards is some PCs get bogged down when they record. Like if you want to run Battlefield 4 on Max and it bogs your PC down to record on the same hard drive or multiple hard drives, you can actually run your HDMI through an external device like this one or stream on a device like this one and remove some of the bog on your PC. A lot of people I know build Ultra PCs, so that's not a problem, but I do know some people that record PC gameplays on these guys because it's just basic HDMI capture. Next up, if you're doing something, we'll go over here. I was going to go over there. A lot of you ask me, what microphone do you use? What's the microphone that you use to get your audio quality? I really like your audio quality. Your voice sounds sexy. Marry me. Not really. Already married. I use two different microphones. This is my original microphone. This is just I think it's called a Logitech ClearChat. This is the cheapest, most jank, flimsy little microphone you've ever seen, but it's so cheap and it's so flimsy, it doesn't have any special features. And you're thinking, well, why would I buy something that doesn't have any special features? This has straight, raw audio into your computer, no compression, no filters, no special this, no ClearChat that, no whatever. And the voice that you hear now on that is probably about the same as you get here on this microphone, and it's like $9. This is my gaming headset. It's also my travel microphone. When I go to LA to record a big game, when I go anywhere with Team Envious, I take this little guy with me, and this is how I do commentaries on the road because the audio quality is great. It's not perfect, and this foamy guy on the end right here didn't come with this. You'll actually get it like this, and it's kind of easy to blow in, but you can just get one of these little foamy caps and put it on the end, and it's done. It's like $9, and it's the best travel mic I ever bought. But when I'm at home and I want to go for pure, great audio quality, nothing really beats the Blue Snowball. Now there's Blue Yetis, which are a more advanced version of this, but this one's a simple USB 2.0 plug straight into your computers, no fuss, and it's a condenser mic. This is true quality. I had to get a pop filter for it. You can buy these on Amazon. A lot of times the pop filter and stand combo comes with it, and that's so that I don't accidentally go something like popcorn and blow air into it. You put this and it kind of mitigates it. But when I sit there and I record in depth, when I record League of Legends or more or less anything on my PC, it's this guy. This is what picks up my voice. One bad thing I would say about it is that it's very sensitive if you have a fan running, if your PC is loud, if your wife likes to watch Food Network on really high volumes on the other side of the house. Sometimes it picks okay, I saw that. Sometimes it picks up. Sometimes it picks up and causes problems, but nothing's really going to get you much better audio quality. And the last thing, if you do extreme sports, if you like to vlog your life, if you like to go crazy, nothing really beats a GoPro. This one's been underwater, it's been in airplanes, it's been blown up, it's been in the bathtub, the dogs chewed on it. I've probably fallen down with this attached to my head no less than a dozen times while doing parkour and other weird things. The GoPro is a quality product. It comes in this little glass case, which is near indestructible in itself, but then the actual camera, when you open it up, if I can get mine open, is just this tiny little camera. They're kind of hard to work with the buttons. The features are usually a little bit lax, but the video quality is beautiful and it's nearly indestructible. So if you're going to do skateboarding, if you're going to do underwater skydiving, whatever, go with GoPro. I like these much better than their competitors, which are the Contour cameras. And that's more or less all of the equipment that I use, but it's not everything that you're going to need. There's one other thing that you're going to need, and that's a voice. I mentioned this earlier. You need to have a desire to do something, a desire to show your life, a desire to make something, a desire to share a story with somebody else. You want to change something. You want somebody to see something that ambition, desire, passion, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it ego, egomania, or psychopathy, or something crazy like that. You need that. Just buying all of this stuff is not going to make your YouTube channel successful. This will get you beautiful gameplay. This can get near, cinema quality video, and this is going to get some of the best audio, outside of maybe like $1,000 setup. But if what you have to say isn't worth listening to, if you're not passionate about it, and if you don't believe in it, then none of this is going to do you any good. And that's the first episode of YouTube 101. I hope you learned something useful, and if you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. The links to all of these different products are down in the description if you want to check them out. Drifter out.